I can't tell if it's spirit or if it's the caffeine. It's probably a combination of both, but I always get like a crazy intense nervous system activation right before I go on a live that tends to smooth out once I'm like in the channel, but whoo boy, my heart is like this. All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How we doing today? Whoo, dude, spirit is... Anyway, I got a push before I came on here. My heart is going ba-bump, ba-bump, so I'm kind of looking forward to connecting whoever this might be, whoever these folks might be, to their people. Do me a favor, guys, as you're coming in, tap the screen, share with your friends. Hi, hello, my name is Nimue. I'm a professional psychic intuitive and evidential medium. And I do these readings on TikTok for free. This is, again, a collective spirit-led reading, meaning that I won't pick anybody specific out to read during the live. What I do is I sit with spirit. We open the door, we see who wants to come in and connect, and then I bring forward the evidence in the live. And as you can take the evidence, between 90 to 100% is usually my cutoff for bringing somebody up. So we will begin, but I want to get to 2K. Let's get to 2K before we start the reading and opening the channel. So somebody is really excited to come through. This has happened twice now. Hey, Heather, how are you? Tap that screen, you guys. Share with your friends. We'll get going once we have about 2K. 2K feels like a good starting place for everybody. And as people are coming in, make yourselves comfortable. Take a couple breaths if you're wanting to receive. Breathe into that heart space. Hello, hello. Come on in. I'm doing so good. This energy, I don't know if you guys are feeling it. I actually messaged a couple of my friends and I'm like, are you guys feeling this? Like, I want to make sure it's not just me. But the energy this past week and a half has just felt on a level I haven't felt since certain parts of 2020, believe it or not, which means and 2022-ish, I felt this as well. I think this is Jupiter in Cancer, finally moving away and out of that square with Neptune and Saturn. And I made a video like a week ago being like, I'm telling you guys, the blessings are coming, like there's a backlog. And so it's a very long-winded way of me saying, yes, I'm feeling and doing very, very well. How is everybody in the chat? How's the energy treating you guys? I know that some people are getting pretty rocked by the retrograde. I feel like this retrograde has literally been like a return to myself, which I was not expecting because retrogrades are about return, review. Brittany Ann, thank you for the follow. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. I love that, Heather. Keep tapping that screen, you guys. Once we get to 2K, we'll start the readings. And I don't know if I'm just going to be getting postcards today. I had a little bit of a download that I might get a bunch of like little postcards versus big full readings. Welcome, Brittany. Welcome. My name is Nimue. Yes, someone's here. I'm excited to tap into whoever this is. If you guys have any questions about evidential mediumship, if you have any questions about the way that the lives are done, feel free to ask. Cindy, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. These readings are spirit-led, so that means I'm not going to pick anybody out beforehand. I'm just going to open up the channel, see who comes in. I will bring forward what we call evidence, right? So this is defining characteristics of your loved one or fur baby in spirit. We had a dog come through the last time I did one of these, which was so awesome. We'll talk about dates. We'll talk about places, things that are very, very intimately connected with this person in spirit. And then if you can take 90 to 100% of what comes through, what you're going to do is put a heart in the chat and the percentage that you can take. And we are at 2K, so I think we're going to get this. I think we're going to get this party started, you guys. But any questions before we begin? Yeah, whoever this is making my heart pound a lot. I think it's excitement. It feels like excitement. So I want everybody, as long as it's safe to do so. Hi, Jet. Everybody, if you can, just take a nice collective deep breath into the heart space. Imagine light coming into the heart space and exhale. Yes, babies can come through. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow. Another deep breath into the heart space, you guys. Hello, mystical blue eyes. Welcome in. Welcome, and I'm so happy to have you guys. The vibe is already feeling incredible. You guys, the group feel that you guys create in these chats is so fucking exquisite. Like, I just need to tell you that right now the energy I'm picking up on is immaculate. So thank you for that. Thank you for bringing your energy. Thank you for bringing your curiosity. Thank you for bringing your love and your heart. We're going to begin. I'm going to see who this is that wants to come through. They're really, really excited, and I'm wondering if this isn't another... This might be another fur baby. This might be another fur baby. They're really like, this looks like they look like a husky, but I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I actually do, one of my little roadblocks right now I'm trying to work on in my development is identifying dog breeds. But this is like husky or like big kind of like winter dog energy that's coming through right now. And that might, and they have blue eyes. I need to talk about the blue eyes on this dog. We have a doggo here. We have a fur baby here. So I'm going to sit with this fur baby. Oh my God, they're love bombing so strong. They have either a sibling. It feels like there was another one of the same breed that was with them when they were here. They were very loud when they barked. Very loud, kind of almost high-pitched bark. They thought they were being like a protector, even though it was like ear splitting, whatever this kind of bark or sound is. I feel fluff. Like I feel like when I'm hugging them, there's fluff. And I do feel bigger dog energy. This might not be, again, I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I do, it does sound like a husky, but I just want to be transparent. One of the things that I'm working on in my own development right now is identifying dog breeds. Spirit's really good at giving me the energy of the dog through images that I see in my head, but it's big woof energy. And there's two of them. They're not both coming. Are they both coming through? I don't think so. But I need to say that there were two. They seem to be relatively close in age. Well, I'm not going to say that yet. Actually, I'm going to sit with that longer. Okay, so here's the evidence so far. We have a doggo here. This is a fur baby. This is the second time now that I've had a dog lead the charge in one of these lives. It's giving like Malamute or like husky-ish energy. I need to talk about the blue eyes on this dog. I need to talk about like an ear-splitting bark. Like it would really, really rile up one's nervous system. They didn't know that. Like they just thought, I think this was a squirrel that they're looking at, and they would bark at the squirrel, or they would bark at something they would see outside. And it was very, very hard to get this dog to calm down and not bark at this. There are two of them. I feel like there would have been a sibling or just the same dog of the same breed in the same home. I am being drawn to the heart. There's something going on with this dog's heart. And I'm seeing the number 2. I also feel like this dog might have eaten something it shouldn't have. Like I'm feeling something in my body and it's making me feel a little sick. So mystical blue eyes, hold questions for now. Right now I'm just trying to connect this fur baby to their person. So guys, if you can take 90 to 100% of what came through, again, we'll actually make it more like 80% because one of my roadblocks, don't want to call it a block, but one of the things I'm working on is the breed. Your husky just passed last week. So Candace, can you, and not mystical blue eyes, I said I needed to talk about the blue eyes, didn't I? And you can take 90% of that. That's the second time Spirit has given me the person's name. He had blue eyes. Candace and mystical blue eyes, stay with me, okay? We're gonna sit with this dog a little bit longer. One thing I forgot to mention, if you can take, most of the evidence, maybe not all, that is a postcard. I call it getting pancaked. I don't know if I learned that term from somebody else or if that came from my brain, but it's where multiple spirits will come in at the same time because they know you're in the chat. So I want Candace and I want mystical blue eyes, chill with me. And if you can take the following evidence that comes forward, just put yes, no, or I don't know in the chat. There's something about the heart. There's something about the heart in this dog and the number 2. So if you guys can take something about a health issue regarding the heart and the number 2, just put yes or no or I don't, yes in for mystical blue eyes. Okay. And yes to both, okay? Yes, also for Candace. Ow! Can one of you take, I'm getting nauseous. It feels like I've eaten something I really shouldn't have eaten. I do not necessarily feel like this was the cause of passing, but I feel like this is a doggo, and I am getting a female. This is a female that I'm talking to at this very moment. I'm eating something that made me like, ugh. Like I definitely am going to dig into things and eat things I probably shouldn't. Also, there might be other animals around as well that are not dogs, is something I'm picking up on. They're making me really thirsty. I need to bring up a pig. And I'm not sure if this, I'm just going to bring that through because it's come a couple of times. I need to bring up a pig. So if a pig, Mystical Blue Eyes or Candace, if you can take something about a pig, yes, no, or I don't know in the chat. I can't tell if it's a toy. I can't tell if it's another animal, but I'm just seeing pig. His favorite toy was a pink pig. Candace and Mystical, you guys are both getting visitations right now. These are both of your doggos coming in together. Again, I call this getting pancaked. This is wonderful. His favorite toy was a pink pig. There's a D name that I need to bring up for one or both of you. Candace and Mystical, a D name. Could be somebody in spirit or somebody who's still here. Her toy was a squeaky pig. Okay, no for the D name for Candace. You guys both have, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Anything about a D name. Feels like it's connected to a male. It almost sounds like Dustin, okay, no, on that one too. I need to bring up, it sounds like Dust or Dustin, Dusty, something like that. I'm just gonna bring that through in case that connects down the road. Anything else with these doggos? Did one of them have like a rhinestone collar out of the two of you guys? I'm seeing like a collar that has a bit of shine to it. There's something that's like reflective that I'm seeing here. Yes. Okay. Would you guys understand, my old childhood dog was named Dusty. Wow, Candace. Wow. Okay, so we've got 3 doggos here. We've got 3 doggos here for Mystical Blue Eyes and Candace. I'm getting emotional. This is so beautiful. I need to talk about one of these dogs being a bit of a princess. And this might be, I think, Mystical, you said you had you called yours a fussed mop. This is incredible. I'm sorry, I'm like geeking out so hard. This is just so freaking cool. Princess energy with one of them. Very, lots of personality on this doggo. And I feel like one of them would have had a nickname like Babe or something like that. Like there's like a really sweet term of endearment that's coming through with one of these doggos, if not both. Your baby. Okay, it's an actual baby. Okay. Did one of them get called Babe or something like that? There is still something about a nickname coming up with one of them. I have to tell both of you guys that are in this chat right now, the energy of these 2 doggos, like this is now the second time. You know how dogs will sometimes try to herd you or get you to go somewhere? I felt that energy about like 2 minutes before I came on. I was like, oh, I'm going to need water for this. Their energy is so beautiful. It's so strong. Your daughter, Doug, was called Baby. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Mystical Blue Eyes. See if there's anything else from either of these 2. There's a gentleman, I'm not sure who this is for. I'm just going to bring this through. There is a gentleman that I feel like normally wouldn't be like the kind of person to like cuddle or be like, you know, all cutesy with a dog, but this dog broke him. This dog broke this man into being a total love bug, into being a total schmoop with these doggos. So I'm wondering, Candace or Mystical Blue Eyes, if you understand that. There's something, and it looks like he's trying to be all, you know, but the doggo just completely broke his heart open. I need to bring that forward as well. Your kid's dad. Like this doggo, like I feel like this passing really did a number on him, and I just want to validate that grief. I want to validate that passing. I do feel like she's still with him, or they're still with him, very, very strongly. Same with your husband. Oh my goodness. Did one of you guys just get a puppy? They're showing me a puppy. I'm not sure if you guys are thinking about bringing a puppy, and it almost looks like the same breed. You watched your puppy when you moved. I'm curious to know if you guys are thinking about bringing a new addition in. No puppy for Candace. Okay. Mystic Blue Eyes, are you thinking about adopting again? You're talking about a puppy. Okay, is it the same breed? Because it looks really similar in my mind's eye to this doggo that I'm talking to. And I feel like this dog is sending you to whoever, okay. I feel like this doggo is gonna direct you to the right doggo. Like you're gonna find the puppy because of this other dog in spirit. So if everybody else could just hold comments while, we're linking both Mystical Blue Eyes and Candace right now. Both of their dogs are coming in. Actually, there's 3 coming in right now. So April, just hold comments for now, babe. And know that you're getting a postcard. Know that you're getting a postcard, okay? She wasn't a husky. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mystical Blue Eyes. Sometimes I get like the energy of the dog and I see the breed. So that's one of my, I'm working on that in development right now for Spirit to kind of be more, I need to learn new ways to kind of tap into the breed. But it's like the energy of it, right? Acted like a big dog. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Amazing. Anything else from these guys? The one with the sparkly collar, I need to tell you they loved that collar. I know that's like a funny thing to say, but I feel like they understood the intention about it making them like a princess or just something with a little bit more pizzazz. Like there's some connection with their personality in this collar. I need to bring that forward as well. Shih Tzus are awesome. I love Shih Tzus. No, and try not to, if you guys can, this is for everybody in the chat right now, try not to give me any extra information, mostly to protect yourself, because there are scammers, unfortunately, that sometimes lurk in the chat, and they'll use that to try to get you into a reading and do scammy things. And also, you don't want to feed the medium, because I want to make sure that this is coming through nice and clear without any input. Okay, anything else from these guys? There's a treat that one of them is bringing up. It almost looks like a little bar of some kind, and it feels kind of tough. I need to bring this up. It was delicious. And I feel like if this dog had been left to their own devices, they would have eaten the whole bag. Like they would have been uncontrollably eating. They're maybe about like this big, the treat that I'm getting. So I need to bring that forward for either Mystic Blue Eyes or Candace. If you can take that, like if they could eat the entire thing, like they would not have controlled themselves. They would have just like completely inhaled this. So if either of you can take that, it tastes almost like there's a little bit of sweetness to it. So I don't know if this is like a hickory. They were from the farmer's market. Okay. They loved that. I mean, it literally is like, I can't control myself with these treats. Nice to meet you, Leslie. Hold comments right now, babe. We're in a reading. We've got Mystical Blue Eyes and Candace connecting with their doggos. These wonderful doggos. Yeah, these treats are, it was organic. Did one of them have a little bit of a belly? A little bit of a belly as they got a little bit older? I'm feeling a little bit of a belly. It could just be that they're full from eating the treats, but there's a little bit. Honey and oats, thank you for that validation. There's something about a little pot belly or a little belly on one of the dogs that I'm picking up on. Jack, I will answer that question once we're done with this reading, babe. Stick around. Oh, how cool to connect with your pet. Yeah, this is, they led the charge. This is the second day in a row, or second time in a row that the dogs have come in first. One of them keeps making me very thirsty, so I'm wondering if there wasn't something going on with this dog, maybe being sick or having to drink a lot of water and not feeling like it's getting enough water. You called him your husky guy because of him being big. Thank you so much for that validation. There's the husky. There it is. There it is. Everybody else that's not Candace and Mystical Blue Eyes, if you guys could hold comments just while we're in the reading together, that would be super awesome. She drank all the time. Yeah, she's making me want to drink a lot of water too. The last thing I think, one of the last things I need to bring through, I'm getting like a scritch right where my tail meets my back, and I'm like I'm literally, like, my body's doing like this weird C thing, like this. They loved this spot. They love this spot on the back. I just need to bring this up, and I feel like I'm completely at your mercy when you're scritching right where the tail kind of meets the lower back. She was really needing water. Okay, thank you for that validation, Candace. Mystical Blue Eyes and Candace, I'm so glad that they came in together for you guys. Would you guys understand that? It literally feels like my body is like bending like this. I'm very not flexible right now, so I don't know if that makes sense. She would shake her leg. Oh yeah, it's like right there, right there. Excuse me. Was there also a stuffy? Your husband would scratch him and he'd get his other leg kicking. Was there a stuffy? I don't know if it was green. There's something like, it's torn to shit. The stuffy is torn to shit. It looked green in my mind's eye, but there was, I know you guys talked about the pig, but there's another one that's just like complete stuffing coming out of it. And I feel like this torn up stuffy hung out for a little while. Tessa Frigg. I'm not sure what that means, Mystical Blue Eyes. Tessa Frigg. Was this a frog? Is that what is that, because it feels green, whatever this is. With no more squeaky. Okay. Frigg. What's a frig? Do you mean frog? Okay. Okay, it's funny. It almost looked like Yoshi from Nintendo initially when I saw it. I was like, I don't think it's Yoshi, but it's something green. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Okay, guys. Anything else from these doggos? They were so... Did one of... somebody just have a birthday? I did just see a birthday cake with candles. Oh my gosh. I will have as much patience as you need me to have with you, Mystical Blue Eyes. Absolutely. Something about a birthday cake. Something about a birthday is coming up for one of you guys. You or Candace. Possibly both. Possibly both. They adore you guys. They're so excited to come through your son's birthday. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Anything else from these doggos? Okay, so Mystical Blue Eyes and or Candace are, and if this is too personal of a question, you do not have to answer. You can just say, I prefer not to answer. Are one of you going through some kind of health issue that you're concerned about? The dogs are bringing me to my throat, but I don't feel like this is them. I feel like this is one of you. There's something about a health issue and something going on in the throat or neck region. She was his partner in crime. I need to bring this forward. Because I feel like this is one of the doggos making sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Okay, no for Mystical Blue Eyes. Candace, can you take that? I don't know if this is thyroid, but there's something going on that feels like some kind of imbalance, and it feels like it's coming from here. And this could be somebody else coming in. So if that's the case, then we'll move in that direction. Your dog would eat so fast, she'd get this food stuck in her throat. Okay. Oh, the little baby. Oh, the little baby. I'm just going to see if Candace can take that as well. Something, it feels like thyroid or something to me. Amber Love, hold comments, okay, babe? August would make a year that she passed away, or anniversary's coming up too. Candace Love, are you still here? You still in the chat, babe? Thanks for tapping the screen, you guys. Thanks for holding space. I think we might have somebody else coming in now. You have her sister. There's the other one. Okay. Folks, if everybody else could just hold comments. We're in a reading at the moment. Candace, can you take something about you or anybody else in your family, or there's something about one of the doggos making sure you guys are taking care of your health, making sure that you're following up with something, not ignoring something. I just need to bring that forward as well. And then I'm going to let you guys go ahead and share anything you want to about your doggos in the chat. And we're going to flood you guys with some love too. This is incredible. I'm so excited that both of them came through and you guys were here. It's funny when I can feel from the fur babies where they like to get scritched. I'll start scritching like behind my ears coming up. That's incredible. No, Candace, for some reason, I wonder if TikTok isn't filtering them for some reason. You can go ahead and DM me, though, if there's anything you want me to know. And TikTok's sometimes weird with that. YouTube's been weird with that, too, recently. Hello. I keep on saying princess, princess. Her name wasn't princess, but it's another word for princess. Amazing. Oh my God, the validation from this. Your son has a swollen lymph node. Candace, thank you so much. Yeah, the doggo is just making sure you guys are following up. I think he's looking after your son. I just felt this message of like, take care of it. Make sure you're following up with it. So Mystical Blue Eyes, Candace B. Miller. Hearts in the chat, guys. Please flood the chat for both of them. You've been going to the doctors for it. Beautiful. You're on top of it, Candace. And just know that your doggo is also looking out for him. And if you guys, Candace or Mystic Blue Eyes, if there's anything else you want to share about your dogs, please feel free. I actually had the person I connected to with their fur baby the last time sent me a video of one of the memories that came through. So if you want to send me anything, I'm open to that. Thank you guys so much. Your fur baby had magical blue eyes like mine. That was one of the first pieces of evidence that came through. Incredible. Oh my goodness. Yes, the piercing is not new, but the ring is new. Thanks for the follows, you guys. Thanks for everybody who's just coming in. Thank you to everybody who's holding space in the chat. And thanks for the follows, you guys. It's very rare for Shih Tzu to have blue eyes. It is, actually. Oh my God, that dog must have been gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. These dogs were they were like, and I find this too, even when I'm connecting with loved ones in spirit that are people, humans, they come barreling through the channel. Like, you know, when they get the zoomies here, it's the same thing up there. Same thing up there. Is he okay? It was a month long of him struggling and going to the vets. Oh, he's great, Candace. Oh my God, his energy. He was only 8. He's so okay. He's so okay. He loves you so much. And I know that sounds like every, you know, I don't want that to sound too general, but I can tell you that before getting on this live stream, my heart was pounding with excitement. It wasn't anxiety. It was excitement to be able to connect with you. Your doggo is fine. It feels like he's thriving. Both of them feel like they're doing so well. I know, Savannah. It's so amazing. Thanks for the follows, you guys. She was legally blind too. Oh my God, Mystical Blue Eyes. Wow. You as a fur baby. Thank you so much for sharing all this. Hello, hello, welcome in. I need to practice that, Heather. I don't advertise myself as let's try that again, an animal communicator, but I definitely can connect on the other side to them. Hello from Iowa. Thanks for the follows, you guys. It was to be a fur baby. If I was to be a fur baby, I would have been her because I feel like she was me. Husband passed away. All right. Hi, Curious Musings. Hello, hello. Hello from Missouri. All right, guys, welcome in. We just finished a reading with 2 doggos, 2 fur babies that came in. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Mimi. Mamie. I can read. I'm going to give just like a couple of minutes to reset before there is somebody else that wants to come through. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to be on today because I have some other obligations. But as you guys are coming in, welcome, welcome. These are spirit-led readings, meaning I'm not going to pick anybody prior in the chat. I'm just going to open the door and see who comes through, bring forward the evidence, which would be defining characteristics, names, dates, places, memories. And once the evidence is through, if you can take 90 to 100%, you're going to put the percentage and a heart in the chat. This makes no more sense. This makes more sense to me because I'm reading the book on signs and it talks about how animals do come through. Synchronicity. I actually had a loved one in spirit come through and hearing Heaven's Live yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or the day before? It blew my mind. Like, and the person that he pulled through leaves me postcards all the time, but like it was incredible to be on the receiving end, being in the chat and being like, oh my God, that's my friend Rick. Oh, yay, Jalen. I always feel good when you're in my chat, in my lives. All right. Do you guys have any questions about the process or the readings before we invite forward whoever this next person is that's coming in? Ready to receive? Everybody might want to take a nice deep breath in. Breathe into that heart space, y'all. Yeah, Savannah, it was really special. Ready to receive. It's been a lot more pets recently. Do I feel it coming? It feels when somebody comes into the channel, it feels like the pressure around me, consciousness-wise, changes. I guess it's called, I would call it spiritual pressure. So there is somebody coming in. So guys, I'm going to start to sync up with whoever this is. Give me a few minutes to bring forward what they want to share with me. And then if you can take 90 to 100%, put a heart in the chat with the percentage, okay? This might be a little girl. Okay, I think I have a little girl. All right, so I'm going to start to bring this evidence through. I do want to sit with her a little bit longer. I do have a little baby girl here. Right now, she's showing me, I don't know that she's more than 2. She could be even younger than that. There is something about the throat coming up with her. I do feel that she would have had darker hair. There's something about roses that are showing up very strongly. And she mentioned a baby brother. This could have been a child that came after her, is kind of what I'm feeling. This little girl is also giving me the impression that she comes through quite often as either a guide or she leaves postcards, she leaves some kind of messaging. I do feel her being very, very connected still. She's cheeky. She's got a little bit of sass. I need to bring that forward too. Like, I feel like for how young she was, she had quite a personality. I need to bring that forward as well. The dark hair seems important to bring up. So, saving my sanity, what percentage of that can you take? I should make my hand shake like this. Her energy's really strong. Really strong. 90 to 100. Okay, I'm going to sit with her. I'm going to sit with her a little bit longer. She's giving me the number 3. And I feel like this would have been, at least the personality on her, it feels like the type to speak or talk a lot faster or a lot sooner than her age, if that makes sense. So saving sanity, can you take that she was just brilliant? There's a sense of mental acuity in this young person that feels almost like startling that she would have this much. Yeah, she was speaking. Saving sanity, do you want to come up or do you want to stay in the chat if I continue connecting with her? She was 13 months old. Okay, that's about the age she looks that she's showing me. Okay. She's funny. I need to tell you, even at 13 months old, she's got a sense of humor. I feel like this is a much, much older person in a very, very tiny body. I feel like she has this kind of like where did this like auntie energy come from? I don't know if auntie is quite the right word, but I feel like her maturity is insane. Like it's funny. The chat. We'll absolutely respect that. All right, so everybody that's in the chat right now, you guys can keep tapping the screen, but if everybody could just hold comments, I do think we have found this person's sitter. So just hold the space. If you have any questions, just hold them till after the reading. We are in a reading now with Saving My Sanity. Also, you're her aunt and she called you mom. Amazing. Would you understand the number 3? And also she's showing me something. I don't know if this is a stuffy. It's black and white. There's something about black and white coming up with her. I can't tell if these are checkerboards or if this is something that she's holding. God, she's funny. She's making me want to laugh. She's doing this funny little stomp with her feet, like like I feel like she's just kind of in her own little world right now. And I do feel like she was talking or communicating with things or beings that like other people couldn't see. I need to bring that forward too. Like we might have seen it as her just being a little kid. She has a dress that was black and white. Thank you for that confirmation. Would you understand her like talking a lot or maybe even addressing, we might have called them imaginary friends or whatever, but I feel like she's having active conversations with energies that maybe adults couldn't see. Would you understand this? Your mom heard a woman speaking in the back seat before she passed. Okay. Did you ever notice her talking to like the child talking herself to somebody, or having a conversation out loud, like maybe she was talking to herself in her car seat? Did her mom really like to dress her up really, really, really feminine, really princessy? I'm getting like really princessy dresses or things that she's wearing in her hair. Would you understand this? We did. Okay. There's something about ribbons too that she's bringing up. I just feel like she was very, very, we did dress her up. Would you understand the roses she keeps showing me? And there's a little bit of pain that I'm getting under my ribs too. I picked out butterfly things for her hair when you buried her. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Do you understand there's something about roses or rosebuds? And also there's a pain that she's bringing me to, kind of under my ribs. She had pain under ribs. Okay. Is there a J name? Infection in her intestines. Thank you for that validation. Saving my sanity, can you take the J name that's connected to her? This feels very important to bring up whoever this J is. Her brother. Okay. Thank you for that. She loves this kid. She's giving me a love bomb when she's talking about her brother. There's also, I can't tell if she's saying Alyssa or Elisa. There's a name that kind of sounds like either Alice, Alyssa, or Elisa. I don't know if you can take that either. Alia, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Beautiful validation. And also, I can't remember, she keeps showing me the number 3. Would you be able to take, that's your daughter. Oh my God. Okay, awesome. Would you be able to understand why she keeps bringing me to the number 3? Oh, this is making me emotional. She's beautiful. Not sure. Okay. It feels like a number of people, I want to say. It's either, I don't know if it's March, but it feels more like it's a number of people. So it could be a number of family members. But I'll just give it. She died in March. Okay, there it is. Thank you for that. Is there a song that's dedicated to her specifically? A song that everybody would have given to her or connected to her? Yes, okay. She feels musical. I know she was young, but she feels musical, if that makes any sense to me. I feel like she loves music. I need to talk about music in this little girl as well. Would you understand this? Wow. I think she loves that song. I think I need to tell you that. Whew. She's making me a little dizzy. Okay, I need to tell you that her passing, she's okay. If you guys are if there's any concern, she's okay. There was somebody that there feels like a gentleman actually, that was there to kind of receive her on the other side. I feel like she knows who this is. It feels very familiar. So I need to give you this gentleman that's on the other side that's coming forward and helping her cross over. And she's laughing and I feel a lot of joy. This is really, really, really beautiful, and she's safe and there's no pain. She needs to let you know there's no pain. There's nothing going on here. Would you understand bamboo? Something about bamboo? It helps you, okay. There's something about bamboo. I need to bring this forward. And if it's not her, I guess it could be somebody else, but something about bamboo. Not sure, okay. Anything else from this lovely little girl? She sees you. I keep hearing her say, I see you, I see you, I see you. So she's just know that she's coming through from the other side. She's still around. I am getting wings from her too. So I'm not sure if you associate birds with her, or if you get certain visitations, but there are wings. She's showing wings that are flapping. She's absolutely beautiful, saving my sanity. So she sees you. She's with her brother very, very strongly as well. I need to bring that forward, and give her mom a hug. Okay. Give her mom a big, big hug from her. She's showing like confetti and like celebratory, like an image of something being celebrated. Looks like confetti to me. She loves you too. She's got a little party hat on. I'm not sure if she had a birthday recently or if she's bringing up a birthday, but there's a little party hat that she's got on. The one that kind of straps underneath here. So I need to bring that forward as well. You've waited 20 years. Oh, my love. Oh, wow. If everybody else could just hold comments a little bit longer, okay? We're right in the towards the end of a reading with saving my sanity. You have a picture of her exactly like that. Okay, wonderful. Amazing. Amazing. Would you understand the confetti? Was there confetti at this party? There's something about confetti. And the cake, there's whatever sweet thing, if it was a cupcake or a cake, I feel like she really loved the frosting. I need to talk about the frosting and maybe the sprinkles as well, and her just getting a little messy with it. Would you understand this? It's the sprinkle. She's bringing me the sprinkles and like the frosting. That means so much. Yes, we just had her birthday right before she passed. Okay. Do you understand her like getting messy with the frosting? Yeah, if everybody could just be polite and hold comments a little bit longer. Okay, yeah, she wants to bring that for also Oreos. She wants to talk about Oreos. There's something about that, like, ooh, and I taste the Oreo and it's just like, oh, and the Oreo feels so big because I'm so little. Guys, I may have to lovingly mute, just so we can hold comments, okay? Thanks, Savannah. Maybe I'll make you a mod. If I can do that, let's see. There you go. Thank you so much. Felt so guilty because I didn't give her an Oreo the day before she got sick. Every time you have an Oreo, just think of her and it'll be the same as her having that Oreo, babe. Every time. Like you could like in her name, right? Oh my goodness. I feel like when you enjoy them, she enjoys them. Does that make sense? She can live vicariously through you. Oh, saving my sanity. I'm so glad she came through for you, darling. There is the number 1 and 3, 13. That's I think that's come through a couple of times. So I'm just going to bring through 1 and 3 if you can connect that to anything. That's your twin's birthday. Okay, thank you for that. What amazing validation. What amazing validation. Okay, anything else from her? Anything else from this sweet baby girl? Yeah, she's just, she loves you. She loves you. I see you. I keep hearing you say, I see you. I see you. I'm not also sure if maybe there was like a peekaboo, if that's like a little joke that she's kind of got going on, but I see you. I see you. That's coming through from her. So I just want you to, yes. Oh, I just got chills. I just got chills. And also, was there a fur baby also that maybe she connected to? It feels like it's kind of just passing through, but there is a fur baby I need to bring up around her as well. Got her a toy that did peekaboo too. Oh, wow. Amazing. There were cats. Okay. One of those cats, I want to tell you that one of those cats feels a little bit more linked to her than the others. It feels like a little bit of a mom or protective vibe. I need to bring that forward. It's almost like this cat had their eye on her. I just need to, I'm not sure if you can connect that or not, but I want to talk about, there's like one cat in particular. There's something about reaching for a glass of something. I'm not sure. Okay. Was she very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of demanding, like when she was thirsty, like cup. Like I'm feeling her reaching for somebody and being very good at using her words about wanting the thing. She's just being very vocal, very good at identifying what's in what glass and what kind of drink she's having. Would you understand this? she's like this, like I'm like, it's time for my drink. Please and thank you is kind of what's coming through. She could talk to you. Okay. Yes. Okay. I love her. I love her so much. Okay. Anything else, my love? She had so much she wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, the last thing is just the roses or the flowers. I'm just going to bring that through. She's really well taken care of up there. Her name is Michaela. Yes, Saving My Sandy. If there's anything else you want to share about her, just know that she loves you so much. She's really in really good hands up there. She's still with you. We put pink roses on her casket. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for validating all of this. Oh, thank you so much for being here. If everyone could just flood the chat with love, please, for Saving My Sanity. And I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Michaela or Michaela. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. I'm sorry as well. I'm so glad that she finally came through for you. She's wonderful. Her energy is incredible. Oh my gosh. Michaela, okay. Look at all this love. Look at all this love. Amazing, you guys. She was your baby. Such a powerful little spirit she was. Love that she was like making me laugh in the beginning. Her sense of humor was really something else. So I know some of you guys were asking in the chat beforehand, like, if babies can come through. Yes, they can. Children come through, fur babies come through. Absolutely. And they all love you. They're all okay. She's with you always. Absolutely. Absolutely. So guys, hi, hello. You're so welcome. And thank you to everybody in the chat holding space. I super, super appreciate you guys. Hi, hello. We have a bunch of new people here. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nimue. I am a professional psychic, intuitive, and evidential medium. These readings are free. I do not charge for these readings. If you want a guaranteed one-on-one reading, the link is in my bio. Excuse me. My books are open. You just click on my name, click on where it says book to link. I have a brain. Link to book is in my profile. These are spirit led. So spirit led, the TikTok records them for sure. Yeah, TikTok records them. So I can always download them. Welcome to everybody new. Welcome to everybody new. Thank you for the follows, you guys. So again, these are spirit led, just meaning I'm not going to pick anybody out of the chat prior. I'm just going to open the door and kind of see how who comes forward. And I am going to give it a couple of minutes just to kind of reset and reground. And I'm happy to take any questions in the meantime as we wait for the next connection. Can I send it to you? Yes. I'm trying to figure out how to compress it. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do, Saving My Sanity? I'll give you a private YouTube link so that way you can have it and even download it. So let me make a note to do that so I don't forget. Please message me. I have a bad memory, okay? And I'm chronically ill all the time, so my memory's not that great. I will do that if I wrote your name down. Welcome to everybody new. Hi, hello. Jack, what does it feel like? What does it feel like to connect? It feels a little bit different with every spirit because every spirit is a little bit different. It often just feels like love. It feels like support. It feels funny sometimes if the spirit's funny. It really depends on the person or the fur baby that I'm talking to. And yes, pets do come through very often. We actually had 2 dogs come in at the same time at the beginning of the live today. Thanks, Michelle. What's the best way to energetically align for someone to come to you? That's a great question, Kylie. So I would suggest, if you guys are brand new, if you're just coming into like your first mediumship reading, try to, and this is hard, right? Try not to put too much pressure, internal pressure on having certain things happen in the reading. And that goes for mediums as well. Like that, the biggest lesson I've ever learned as an evidential medium, and this is so tricky, is to be okay if nothing happens. Be okay if there's no connection. Be okay if nothing comes through, because that lessens the tension around the energy that kind of moves between spirit, between you and the sitter. So coming through with an open heart, with an open mind, that's why sometimes I encourage my sitters to do some breathing into the heart space just to kind of like open that up. And also if the grief, if it's a recent passing, it's not that they can't come through. I have talked to spirits literally hours after they've passed. It's more that sometimes our grief can be a little bit of a, I don't want to call it a block because it's not, but a boundary between us receiving what needs to come through because we're overwhelmed, right? Our nervous system is dealing with a lot. I can't explain how divine timing works. I just know that it works. Thanks for the follows. So user, to guarantee a one-on-one reading, you would book with me. The link is in my bio. These are spirit-led today, meaning I'm just going to lean in and see who comes through. How old was I when I started being able to communicate with those who have passed? 16 is when I first, 15 or 16 is the first time I remember being able to do it. I didn't know that's what was happening, but I remember that I have the memory very vividly. Welcome, welcome to everybody who's new. So happy to have you guys. Michael Newton, I have not heard of. This is the first time I'm on FYP. Do I have repeat spirits? Not for these. I mean, my loved ones in spirit, yes, but no. Once I get the message through, usually, well, the one exception to that is it's another medium on this app. She has a loved one in spirit that he's showed up a couple of times for me, but it's not like they hang out or they cling or anything like that. Spirit guides, yes. I actually, one of the offerings I have, it's very different than this work that we're doing today. I do on my website, if you guys want to go check it out, it's called Getting to Know Your Spirit Guides, and it is a 45-minute long spirit guide meet and greet icebreaker. They're really fun. They're really, really fun. I never know who's going to show up. They're always very illuminating. We'll get their names. We'll get, if they have them, what they're there to help you with, how you can work with them, how you can communicate with them. They're super, super fun. I'm just trying to catch up with some of these comments, guys. Did it scare me? No, it's never scared me. Spirits just hang with me. They do when I invite them in. I can't speak for other mediums. I mean, I've heard them say the same thing. I don't get, there's no boundary crossing. I'm not like going through my day minding my business and someone wallops me with like, hey, I'm here. Like that does not happen to me, at least. The story I'm actually going to have to save for my, I know that I feel shitty putting this behind a paywall, but I have to put that story behind a paywall because there's some sensitive stuff in it. And I don't want TikTok to get mad at me. My dad is my son, and that's why he doesn't come through anymore. I have had a spirit tell me they've come to reincarnate before. That's been my experience too. Every medium's a little bit different. That's why I always recommend follow multiple mediums, ethical mediums, please and thank you. And there is a fantastic community of ethical mediums on TikTok. How do I talk to them? You can talk to them out loud. You can talk to them in your head. You can write letters to them and they see that. I often get spirit coming through the other side. They see you going to their place where they're laid to rest. They hear you, they see you then. Do I just talk about what spirit comes through? I bring through whatever evidence the spirit is offering just so we can identify who they are. Do I see them or what is my perception when they come in? It really depends on the spirit. It really depends on the spirit. My babies come through. Babies do come through. All right, there is somebody that's starting to come in. So guys, just because there's quite a few of you here, this is how it's gonna work. Let's see. I'm starting to think my pug came back as someone. That's interesting. Okay, I'm extremely anxious. I hope they understand. They do. All right. So guys, I am feeling somebody starting to come in and wanting to blend. So here's how this will work. I think I might only have one moderator. There's quite a few of you here. Let's slow down the chat. Yeah, so if we could slow down the chat and hold questions just for a little bit, please, and thank you so I can pay attention. I know. Okay. I'm going to start to bring through the evidence. I'm going to sit with this person for a few minutes. I will give you what they're giving me. If you can take 90 to 100% of what comes through, you're going to put a heart in the chat and the percentage, okay? If you guys could hold all other questions just for now. Big energies today. This is a gentleman. Yeah, this is a gentleman I have. I need to bring up Schitt's Creek. I know that's a very interesting piece of evidence. I need to bring up Schitt's Creek with this gentleman, okay? There's also a G name that's coming through. Big energy, big personality on this person. I'm feeling a lot going on my left arm, okay? He led initially with something going on in the head, but I'm also feeling something on this arm. There's something about a woman. I believe this is his mother that's coming through. Possible really difficult situation with his mother that he's bringing forward, okay? His mom seems a little bit anxious. There's a little bit of panic that's connected to what he's showing me here. She needs to know that he adores her, is what's coming through. If it's not Schitt's Creek, I heard the name Moira, okay? The name Moira came through and it immediately led me to Schitt's Creek, okay? So I heard Moira. There's a G name that I felt connected with this gentleman. There is something going on. I can't tell if this is a stroke or a heart attack, but there is something going on my left side. I am feeling like the side of my mouth isn't working so great. There is something about a woman. There's a little bit of a difficult situation. It felt like his mother, or it could be the sitter's mother. 95% says Brittany. Okay, stick around. I'm gonna link with him a little bit longer. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. He's saying, there's also like, I don't know if that was like a prayer. I heard prayer, and then I heard the Madonna song, Like a Prayer. And I did see candles being lit for him. So if you guys are getting between 75%, 80%, those are postcards, okay? Those still are your loved ones coming forward. I just want to validate that. Like a prayer. There's something about like a prayer. I need to bring that forward as well. And I did see that, who had 95%? Brittany, can you take something around prayer, like a prayer? There's candles that he's showing me. So 50 is the postcard for sure. Postcard for Erica. It could be somebody praying, because he's showing me I heard prayer and candles. I want to see how much more I can get. His energy is very different. So I'm just trying to blend. See what we got going on here. Talking about a tractor. I need to talk about a tractor. Erica, you'd have to be able to take everything else as well. There's a G name connected to him. Something about Moira or Schitt's Creek was coming through. Don't give me any extra information, guys, if you can. There was something about this going kind of numb or limp. I felt the side of my face sagging a little bit, and there's something going on in the head. Quite a lot of discomfort in this part of my body as well. I am not feeling too keen on whatever illness I'm dealing with. I feel like this guy would have been really borderline irate about having to deal with this. It felt very problematic. It felt very difficult for his caregivers as well, as something I need to bring up. On me, it's currently the left side of the body. 95% Candy Girl. So please put a percentage in the chat, you guys. I'm going to go with a 98 to 100% at this point, just because a lot of you guys are getting postcards. So if you can take 98% of what just came through, put heart in the chat and the percentage. I felt like he was just like mad, like there's anger about this, whatever illness is hitting him right now. Not having it. And I feel like he would have tried to do things with mobility that he probably shouldn't have done. Leisha, okay. 98%. 98% for Candy Girl. Keep hanging out, guys. Keep hanging out. The G name would be connected to him as a loved one in spirit, or with either him or someone who's still here. There's a P name. I need to talk about a P name that is also being connected to him, okay? P like Patrick. Something about the letter P is coming through. He keeps bringing me to this woman. This might be a partner that he's bringing me to. 99%, Erica. Okay. You can take that 99. Yeah, I think 99% for you too. Let me see if I can ask him for something more. So this has happened earlier today. I call it getting pancaked, okay? Where there's multiple spirits know that you're in the chat. So they're going to try to make sure that you know that they're with you as quickly as they can, just while they have your attention. Okay, so those of you that are at 99 to 100%, stick around. Those of you that are below that percentage, these are postcards. These are also your loved ones coming through. Okay, so hang out in the chat. There might still be some more coming through. This does happen from time to time. We had 2 dogs come in at the very beginning at the same time of this live. P, the P name feels connected to a woman. I need to bring the P name connected to a woman. He would have a daughter. This gentleman would have a daughter. And I do feel that the relationship with his daughter is this daughter-in-law? There's a younger woman that's either daughter or daughter-in-law, and I just feel like the relationship this man had with this woman is very, very different and very, very sweet. I feel like there's a gentleness I need to bring up between this man and this younger woman, because he's especially towards the end of life, there's a little bit of a difficulty personality-wise, just because of the stuff that he's dealing with. It feels like everything is just kind of going not great at the same time, and my anger about it is not helping things, okay? So again, if you guys can't take 99 to 100%, please hold comments, okay? And if we lovingly mute you, please do not, it's nothing personal, it's just so I can keep my eye on the chat, okay? Okay, I need to bring up someone he's talking about. This might be a little bit more of a clarifier. He's talking about someone who might still be here. He's talking about a woman. He's talking about something going wrong with their ovary. Okay, there's something going wrong. This could be like an ectopic pregnancy, but he's talking about this as a piece of evidence, okay? I'm feeling pain in my ovary, and I'm feeling something not going quite right with it. So if you can still take 99 to 100% of that, this would be someone who's still here, but this is a piece of identifying evidence, 100%. Okay. You can take the ovary as well. Okay. Dina, I might bring you up. Dina, do you want to come up? You don't have to. You can stay in the chat. Yeah, this would have been pretty dramatic. This would have been pretty painful to whoever this happened to. He's bringing attention, and I feel like he wants to validate that you had this experience. Stay in the chat. Okay. Cleo, stick around as well, okay? There is also a gentleman with a P name too. This is really interesting. He is showing me a newspaper, okay? I do feel that there's something about a newspaper he wants me to bring forward. There might have been an issue with this guy's obituary. I need to talk about his obituary, and there may be being something printed that people didn't like or that weren't happy about, okay? So if you can take, I am going to now ask for 100% of this. Something about the obituary, there's some tension about this obituary being brought out, okay? If you can take 99 to 100% of the evidence, Sadie says 100%, okay? So again, somebody did ask for a recap. We are gonna make sure you guys can still take 100% of this evidence. There is a gentleman here, okay? There was a G name connected to him. I heard Moira or something about Schitt's Creek. I'm not gonna try to make that fit. Something about prayer, okay? He showed people praying, there were candles. There is a P name, P like Paul, P like Patricia, or Paulo connected to him. There was some numbness. I felt my face going limp on this side, okay? Pain in the head. I felt a lot of being very disgruntled about my health issues. I feel like he would have been very hard to, non-compliant. Okay, non-compliant is the word that comes to mind with this gentleman. There was a partner or a woman. There was quite a bit of stress, frazzle, something about his obituary being printed and there being some kind of difficulty or disagreement about that, something about a newspaper, and also something about a woman still being here, okay, that would have had a very, very difficult medical situation regarding her ovary. This could have been an ectopic ectopic pregnancy is what it feels like to me. So if you can take 100% of that, including the person still being here that had the ovarian situation health-wise, that would be 100%. And I do see a lot of you guys getting like up there in the 90s. This is them too, okay? So if you're wondering if this is your loved one, yes, 100% it is, okay? Wow, you guys, I'm getting pancaked. I call it getting pancaked. All right, getting pancaked. Try not to give me newspaper, but not a bit. Okay. Just look back here. I need to bring up the name Tracy. Okay? I need to bring up the name Tracy. He's saying something about we were robbed. He has a sister named Tracy. Do you understand something about, I don't know if he's talking about like they robbing people, but something about being robbed, something being robbed, okay? Yes, robbed. Oh, I'm feeling difficulty eating. I'm feeling difficulty keeping things down towards the end of life. Okay, I need to bring this up. I need to bring up how hard this was because I'm feeling kind of like, I don't want to get too graphic, but I am feeling some like, you know, my stomach's empty, but stuff is still coming up. Okay, this would have been more towards the end of life. There is a brother he's bringing up as well. It would have been his brother. I don't necessarily know how close they were, but I am feeling them together. Okay. So guys, just for your own protection, make sure that you're not giving any personal information outside of the validation in the chat to avoid scammers, okay? This is my only account, by the way, and I will never reach out to you for a reading. Anything else? There might be a woman named Joy. I'm hearing Joy. Joy is also coming up, okay? For one of you, I know there's a couple of you with 100% right now, huge fucking family. Huge family, some estranged, some not, huge family. And I feel like even though there was estrangement in this family, they all came together for this gentleman's end of life celebration. It's interesting. It might have even helped mend some things or gotten some people talking to each other again, okay? So Rebecca, don't put any personal information in the chat, babe, okay? We're gonna lovingly mute you. No, I'm hearing Joy. It's Joy specifically. So I need to talk about this end of life ceremony, okay? I need to talk about how there's people that are kind of hanging out and they're like, okay, I don't know if this is going to be all this is going to turn into, and it was surprisingly low key. There was one woman, there's a woman and this is, I think, the woman he was talking about earlier, not too happy, okay? A very difficult woman in this family that would have been at the end of life ceremony. A little bit of, she would have high needs. I feel like she would have to be the focus of attention in a lot of ways. She does feel advanced in age to me, but I also feel like there's a couple of people that were able to make amends, okay, at this end of life ceremony, which I think he finds really, he's saying astonishing, like, wow, like that's pretty cool. I think considering the level of tension there has been within this family, okay? So if you can take that as well, those of you that are at 100%, okay, put 100% in the chat. This is very important to him. It's important that these people resolve these issues. It's important that they're talking again. I think in some cases there's like a whole new timeline coming in regarding relationship and somebody's kids being able to now maybe play with the other person's kids. So there's that connection. Okay. And this woman that he's talking to, I think it's probably one of you guys in the chat that he loved. I just need you to know how important you were to him. I need you to understand that, like, he could soften around you, okay? He trusted you. There's just a soul connection there. There's always a soul connection, but I think you guys know what I mean when I say that, okay? Tracy, who's Tracy? I need to ask about Tracy because he keeps bringing her up. Please hold comments, guys. I'm talking, there's just, I think 3 people right now that are at 100% with this. So this is a reading for them. Thank you for holding comments. Something about a Winnebago? Is he talking about a Winnebago? His wife's mother. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that validation. Dina. Baby, did you get, Dina, I need to ask you specifically, did you understand this man in a way that very few others did? I just want to ask you that question if you're comfortable answering. There's something you saw, I don't know if it was a sense of humor or something, but I'm wondering if you can connect to that. 100%. And you lived in an RV, Kylie. Okay, so Kylie and Dina, this is amazing. This is amazing. There is an A name now coming through, okay? There's an A name that I need to bring forward. It does feel connected to a gentleman, okay? There's something about an outdoor area he's bringing me to as well that feels really important to him. It's very peaceful, very peaceful. Or this is somewhere you went in your RV and you thought of him. There's somewhere outdoors that I'm getting his energy, okay? Abigail and Arthur, okay. Amazing confirmation. Thank you for that, Tina. Do you understand the outdoor area that he's bringing me to? I feel his energy here very strongly. This feels like it's very idyllic, very, very beautiful, away from people, okay? And I'm feeling just this calm, this peace that's moving through me. It feels like this is around sunset or sunrise, okay? The light is like right in between. Nature center. This feels, is the nature center open air? Because it doesn't feel like it's in a building. You loved this place in Florida. Okay. It's outside. Okay. All right. Anything else these gentlemen want to bring through? Anything else for these lovely ladies? I don't want to assume gender. These lovely people that are here. Grace. Would either of you two understand why he's saying grace, 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 grace? Grace. He keeps saying grace. He was a preacher. There's the prayer. Okay. He was a preacher. Yes. Okay. All right. I feel them pulling back a little bit, guys. Dina and Kylie. And I know a lot of you guys got really beautiful postcards from your loved ones in spirit as well. I would really appreciate if everyone could flood the chat for those that receive messages from their loved ones in that reading. Woo boy! What personalities, man? What personalities? Please flood the chat. Put hearts in the chat. I've been getting pancaked all day today. And thank you guys for holding space in the chat while I was doing that reading. He was such an amazing man. You are so welcome. Savannah, thanks for holding it down, babe. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yep, that's because during a reading, babe, it's being muted with love, all right? Just so because I have crazy ADD, it's hard for me to focus if I see the chat going bananas if I'm not talking to the sitter. So let's hang out for a sec, guys. Let's hang out. Let's decompress a little. That's okay, babe. You're still here. We're still here. I have ADHD too. I think I have time for one more, you guys. I do want to use this moment very, very quickly if I can for subscribers. So for my subscribers, because there's a bunch more of you guys now. I'm not sure if there's any in the chat at the moment. I am starting to make subscriber-only content, okay? I'm starting to make subscriber-only energy updates, readings. So if you want to get those more exclusive readings, there is one that is currently on my page. Subscribers will also get the option to have a card pulled for them in any of these readings, just a quick personal pull, and then we move on to the final reading of the day. If there are any subscribers or patrons, because I have an amazing Patreon if you guys want to check it out, that's where I do more of my channeling, my energy updates, my new moon, full moon readings, a lot of one-on-one readings at the Patreon, you guys. If you do, absolutely, Michelle. And if you guys do want a guaranteed one-on-one reading, the link is in my bio to book a session, okay? So Michelle. Jalen, I got you, babe. I'll get you after Michelle. Michelle. Okay, 2 fell out. Faith and devotion. Faith and devotion, Michelle. And this doesn't necessarily have to be towards a particular entity. I'm feeling more faith and devotion in your life. Faith and devotion to the life that you've built for yourself. There's a lot of self-compassion that's coming through here for you, okay? You might also be into devotional work. I love working with Lord Krishna. He's absolutely amazing. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Thank you so much. So I'm going to give you that, babe. Love your life. It's giving like even through the thick and thin, like have faith and devotion to yourself, all right? Jaylyn, and then Jennifer. Jennifer, you're after Jaylyn, okay? You're going to next week. You're welcome. Jaylyn, what I got for you, babe? Ooh, we want this deck. The link is in my bio, Maggie. If you click on my name at the top, it'll take you right to my page, and the link is right there. Check out the Patreon too, guys. There is a free tier. I post a lot of content on the free tier. My Tarot for Zodiac has moved over there. Jaylyn, Isis, the High Priestess. Yo, the vibes have been freaking really strong lately. Really, my channel has been really relaxed. Listen to your gut. Your gut will not yell. Your gut will whisper. Your gut will nudge. Anxiety yells, okay? Anxiety, you know, makes us feel kind of cuckoo. That's not it. And they're saying you're right. Whatever you're like, is that it? You're right. All right. You keep getting this card. Amazing. Okay. Last but not least is Jennifer. And then we will lean into whoever wants to come through next. Oh, and then Letty Blue. Okay. So Jennifer and then Letty Blue. You get one automatically for being a subscriber, babe. Jennifer, you're welcome. Jennifer. Downloads and understanding. So sometimes you'll see collective themes, guys, especially when there's a group field, especially when there's a lot of folks here. So just trust that you're getting, if you feel overwhelmed, I don't know if there's something about overwhelm, ground and center. Okay, a lot of people are getting spiritual attunements, upgrades, and all that kind of stuff, and it can be a little like discombobulating and kind of throw us off our square a little bit. So make sure you're eating enough, drinking enough, okay? I know it's kind of boring, but sometimes I'm telling you guys as a practitioner, the boring stuff is what gets you there. Letty Blue, and then we're gonna get into the next mediumship reading, okay? That's the last one I can do today, just timing-wise. Letty Blue. Okay, are we in survival mode? Are we in survival mode, Letty Blue? Let's see what the advice is. I think a lot of us are. Also, I'm getting a message. This actually does feel like a loved one coming through for Letty Blue. I need to tell you this. There's an older woman coming through for you right now, Letty Blue. Hi, Francis. That needs to tell you you're doing enough. You're doing enough. I'm hearing more than enough, okay? You're in alignment, but try not to be so hyper vigilant, and that usually takes a little bit of nervous system work, nervous system regulation, okay? So breathe, trust, okay? So Francis Garcia and then Jessica, do you guys want me to pull a quick card for you as well? So right now, guys, if you're just coming in, these are quick, very quick one-card readings for my subscribers. You got it. Francis. And then Jessica. Francis. Psychic. Everybody's getting the same message. Your guys' third eyes are probably popping. A lot of you guys, Francis, I'm not sure if how your sleep has been. There is something coming through about sleep and not being afraid of your dreams. Okay, this could have been something that happened to you from before. You can always, and this goes for everybody in the chat, you can always talk to your spirit guides and ask for peace in your dreams. If this dream is not going to heal something, if this dream is not part of my work, please make this a little bit easier so I can actually sleep, okay? And then Brandy, you got it, babe. Brandy is a patron in case you guys are wondering. And then Jessica, and then Brandy. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of the Patreon. I cannot tell you how much you guys mean to me. Jessica, Tree Spirit. This has been coming through a lot as well. Let me sit with you in this one. You know you can talk to plants, right? Jessica, you know you can talk to plants, as cheesy as that does sound. Okay, cheesy as that does sound. Find a plant, make friends with it, have it give you its name. I'm thinking about a property we are interested in, not sure if it's the right choice. You're not supposed to know if it's the right choice in the way that you need to. It's about trust, okay? You're second guessing. You're second guessing a lot, all right? You're overthinking is what I'm hearing. Overthinking. Not cheesy at all. Okay. I have a trimming for my grandpa's lemon tree, and it means so much for me. Oh, that could be him giving you a postcard, babe. Is he in spirit or is he still here? You're welcome. Good luck, also. Those of you that just subscribed, are you cool past? That's a postcard. Absolutely. Those of you that just subscribed, Brandy, I got to pull one for Brandy, but those of you that just subscribed, are you guys comfortable hanging out for me to do another mediumship reading, or do you have to go? Because if you have to go, I'll pull a quick card for you. Brandy. 555. I've been getting a lot of 444s. Brandy. Chameleon. It's giving like, my energy feels like Play-Doh. Like it feels like I can just like take any form. I can fit into any vessel. I can be whatever I want. It's giving flow. It's giving like Empress energy a little bit, Brandy. So I feel like you're being kind of pushed to maybe like change creatively is kind of what I'm getting for you. So let me know if that resonates. And Jackie, you can stay. Okay. Happy to hang. I'd be happy if you guys hung out too. It'd be really great. Savannah, thanks for holding it down, babe. I really appreciate you. Can I plug Savannah for a second as well and tell you guys to please give her a follow? She's in this amazing community. Pulled the Empress yesterday. That's amazing. Amazing. Happy to hang it. Okay. Jalen, did I pulled a card for you? Yes? My brain. Oh, thanks, Hannah. There's a lot of very, very, very talented mediums on this app. Okay. All right. So if you're a subscriber or patron, you didn't have a card pulled for you and you can hang out. I will pull cards for you, at the end of this. I am starting to feel another spirit come in. So if you're just coming in, hi, hello, my name is Nimue. I'm a professional psychic intuitive and evidential medium. These readings are spirit-led, meaning I'm not going to pick anybody out in the chat. I'm just going to kind of see who comes through. We've been getting pancaked a lot today. I call it being pancaked because you'll often get evidence that multiple people can take. And it's often very specific evidence too, which is always fascinating to me. If you can, once the evidence comes through, so that will be defining characteristics of your loved one, memories, dates. Thank you so much. Just things that like very specifically connect you to them. You're going to wait till I get all this evidence through. And if you can take 98 to 100%, I am actually going to move the percentage up today. You're going to put a heart in the chat and how much you can take. If you can only take 50%, if you can only take 80%, that is a postcard. That is a wave and a hello and love from your loved one in spirit. Don't doubt that. I get postcards all the time in different mediumship readings on this app and it makes my day. As I'm kind of bringing the evidence through, if you guys could just hold comments just to kind of slow down the chat a little bit. And then once we have somebody in a reading, if everybody could also hold comments just so I can focus on whoever the sitter might be, okay? This is a woman I have here. There's an A name that's connected to her. She might be from there's something about LA. There's something about Los Angeles coming up with this woman, okay? She might have been an Angelino. She has a lot of energy. I do feel my hair being pulled back in a ponytail. Or up. It feels just up and kind of pulled tightly, okay? I don't see this woman being much past, I mean, she looks younger to me. I wouldn't say much past, let me sit with her. Doesn't feel like much past her 40s. That's the age she's showing me right now. There's an H name connected with her. It does feel like that would belong to a woman. Oh, she's giving me also a lot of names and they're ladies' names, women's names that are flowers. Okay, I'm going to sit with that a little bit longer, but I keep getting like names that are also flowers. Our name connect. I feel like this woman would have had a lot of female friends or a lot of females in her life. She's talking about a lot of different women that are showing up. She has a jacket that she's got on that feels like a leather jacket. I need to talk about this. I need to tell you that her face was beat. Okay, she's beautiful with the makeup. I love her lashes. I feel like her makeup is just really, really, her face is beat. She looks really great. I feel her being a little bit on the shorter side, okay? really, really like her. She's short, but she's tough. I am seeing her at a bar. I am seeing her with this leather jacket on. I'm seeing her having like a drink with friends and laughing. And again, there's a lot of women in her life. Okay. Los Angeles feels important to bring up. There's an H name. There was an A name, an R name that all came through for her. Something about her hair being really pulled up tight, face beat. Okay. Meaning that her makeup looks amazing. I am getting like either really long lashes or false lashes. Don't see her much past her 40s in the image that she is showing me. If you can take 100% of that, put it in the chat. Father was Richard. And also something about flowers and women's names. Okay, that feels important to bring up as well. Mandy, no kidding. Can I bring you up? You don't have to. You don't have to come up if you don't want to. Hannah, hang out, okay? Hang out with me. Stick around. Okay. All right. Hang out in the chat. Also, Mindful Medium Mandy is one of my colleagues. I was just mentioning one of the amazing ethical mediums on this app. So I am going to plug her just while she's in the chat. If you guys want to give her a follow, her readings are fire. I'm going to sit with this woman a little bit longer. Let's see what comes up. There is something. Let me sit with this. There's something about a chameleon. And I'm trying to make sure my memory isn't being colored by that card I pulled earlier, but no, this is different. There is something about a chameleon. It feels like it's got like a rainbow color through it. I need to bring up the chameleon with her. I think this woman did fall under the LGBTQ umbrella. I need to bring that up as well. That feels very important to bring up, actually. She's saying something about like ride or die, ride or die. Like that's the vibe, ride or die. So, Mandy and Hannah, if you can take that, let me know in the chat, okay? Never allowed her emotion to rise. She's always smiling. She's always smiling. And try not to give me any extra information, okay, Hannah? Just because I want to make sure that the evidence that comes through is nice and without any pre-knowledge, all right? And also, we don't want to feed the scam. Oh, you're good, babe. Don't worry about it. We also don't want to give scammers anything to work with. Mandy, can you take the chameleon? The chameleon feels really important. Can't take that. Okay. It's rainbow. It's like a rainbow chameleon specifically. I need to bring this up. Like it's not I don't know if this would be on a you can ask a question. Yes. I don't know if this is like a real one or like on a print somewhere. So Mandy, postcards, huh? Her scans were all over. Did she have a print that looked like that? MRI. Hannah, let me see if I can bring you up. I also need to talk about what's going on the side of her head here as well. Okay. Hi, Hannah. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Do you understand like the rainbow sort of chameleon she's showing me?
Yeah, so I look like a mess. I actually just came
Good.
back from New York. So sh- it's hard to explain. Her scans that she had, the doctor called it rainbow.
Okay.
So it wasn't like obviously like blue, like the whole rainbow, but he called it a colored rainbow of like multiple different things that popped up, if that makes sense.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Absolutely. And you can take the rest of it, right? Like the Los Angeles, the H name, the R name, something about a jacket that she was showing me, her hair
Yes.
being pulled up.
She loved bikes, but she would never let her parents know that she would do it. So when she was younger, she was very spunky. She always smiled. So yeah, there was never a day she didn't.
Would you understand her being a part of the LGBTQ umbrella or close to that community?
Yes. So she was an advocate for that, and I also like internally believe she also was that deep down, but she was married.
Okay. But she was an advocate, you said.
Yes, heavily.
Okay, beautiful. Do you understand the lashes, like her makeup being done really, really nicely?
Yes, and so when she was young, that's when she had all of that lashes and the makeup and like just was very punky, like just like I don't know. She was a wild card.
Hmm.
Um, there was there was an essence to her that you could never forget. Um, and that was just how she was. It was a lot of younger because after that she was very all natural, like very
Do you understand why she's bringing me to the side of her head?
yes,
Was there a gentleman that took care of her?
yes,
Okay. Um, I'm seeing her holding hands with somebody and she's laying down. Would you understand this image that she's showing me?
yes,
Okay. Um, this is a P name that's also coming. There's so many people she wants to talk about. Like she just wants to talk about her friends, her loved ones. Like she's a people person. Would you understand this?
yes. So a lot of people knew her. Like 10,000 people went to her funeral in New York. Um, and
Wow.
then she had another funeral in Indiana, and I was able to go to that one, thank God. And there was upwards of 4 or 5,000 people.
Oh my goodness. She's humble though. Like would you understand her being kind of like I don't feel any ego or anything with her.
You would never even know that she knew all the people that she did. Like,
Okay.
not even her parents knew. Like, they were appalled at how many people showed up at her celebration.
Oh my God. I think she was even taken aback. I'm feeling her energy being like she's
Yes,
seeing everybody come in and there's this overwhelming flood of like they like gratitude and just seeing everybody come in. Was there a lot of white at her funeral?
yes. I actually wore white.
Okay. Okay. Also singing. I am hearing quite a choir or like a lot of voices that would be singing. Would you understand this?
So, Anna actually sang at the funeral.
Okay. That's the A name that
Um,
she.
yeah, so Anna is, so Richard is her dad.
Mhm.
And then Richard's sister, Linda, had a daughter named Anna, and they were best friends from
Mhm.
there was the moment you
Wow.
said that like tightness with like somebody like a really good that's Anna. They rode
Okay.
horses together. They were both wild cards.
The ride or die that she was talking about.
That's her ride or die.
Okay. Amazing. Would you understand why she's bringing me to a compass or like a star compass? It's like north, east, south, west. She's showing me all the directions.
Yes. I would kind of want to wait to see what she might give you more on it to see what it is, but yeah.
It just feels like I don't know if this is. I don't want to try to make it fit, but it almost just feels like there's places I have to go. Like I feel like I have things I have to do here. I have to do here. I have to do here. There's something about traveling overseas that's also coming up. Um,
Yeah, so she traveled a lot. Like so originally they lived like in good old Bloomington, Illinois, and then they hopped from Indiana to Missouri to Connecticut to I think Florida at one point. So she was all over, and the job that she did, she met people from all over the country.
okay. Okay. Um, do you understand her going up against the clock? There's almost like this feeling of I'm running out of time. It's giving very Hamilton, like, why do you write like you're running out of time if you're familiar with the musical?
She loved Hamilton.
You did.
I might cry right now.
Oh my God. Did she like resonate with Hamilton? Like there's a level of like urgency. Like I have so much to do. I have so many things to do.
Yes. She was she never relaxed. She was a
Go,
all the
go,
time,
go. Go, go,
all the
go.
time. That woman was there was nothing that stopped her. She was one of the strongest people I ever met.
The way that she's showing herself processing energy, it just is who she is. She's like, I don't want to call her an engine necessarily, but she's just always present with what she's doing. Even though there's urgency, there's no stress. I'm not picking up
Yes.
on stress. It feels just like energy. It feels like this energy is important to me. It feels very heart led. Whatever it is that she's doing, it feels very important to community. Would you understand this?
Yes, so I don't want to give too much. So community wise, she was the president of Chelsea Piers in New York.
Not familiar.
So
Chelsea.
Practically, it's a sports center for children.
Mhm.
But they also have like camps, but it's not like the weird camps. Like she actually tried to get me to go one
Uh-huh.
summer, but my mom was a terrible human being and she didn't let me go. And that was the one thing I regretted was not going.
Okay.
But that's where she met all those people because she touched so many kids' lives and she was the advocate for that for Chelsea Piers. Um, she was literally like probably one of the most genuine, amazing people that wanted the good. And she really, she did it.
She did it, and it's I feel like she had this knowledge of like I have to just do as much as I can before I go. Would you understand her leaving? Like I feel like she's not like a little older than middle age when she passed. Like I'm not seeing her much past like late 40s, 50s.
She was 42.
Me too. Okay. Anything else from this lovely lady? Something about diamonds. Do you know the Rihanna song "Shine Bright Like a Diamond"?
Oh my God. The one and only car ride we ever were on was that we played that song and it was the shortest car ride ever and it was just that song. That is petrifying. Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Oh my god! Oh, I just got chills. Oh
Yeah, I got chills too.
my goodness. She's bringing me to her knees. And I don't know if this is just her moving around a lot. There's something about her knees coming up. Would you understand this?
It metastasized.
Okay. She kept walking though. This
Oh my
woman,
God. She
like,
didn't stop.
yeah, incredible. Oh, her heart is just a big fire, if that makes sense. It's just warm. She's still looking out for all you guys. I need to tell you that she's still around.
She's
Um,
always with me. Always. Like I always feel her with me. Like okay, I'm gonna I don't I know you have somewhere to be, but or somewhere to
yeah,
go. I know you have time, but
make it home.
um I was in a car accident May 7th of this year
Mhm.
and I almost died and she was the person I saw on the road with me. So I was like laying in a fetal position, and I really think the only reason why I didn't get hit by the other pickup truck that didn't see me, and they weren't even a part of the accident, they ran over my hair, and I was
Wow.
out. The police officer showed up when that person literally ran over my hair, and I literally saw her right there. She was right there with me the whole time. And it was like the moment I saw her, it just helped me calm down. Like you're gonna be okay. Like if you don't not stay awake with me, like you're not gonna make it. Like
Wow. Oh,
she yeah. So that was a lot, but yeah, she was literally laying in the road with me, like right in front of me. Like I was laying on my right side, fetal position, and it was like she was right there. Like I could touch her.
oh my God. Thank you for sharing that. That is incredibly beautiful and scary. I'm glad you're okay.
Yes,
That's,
oh my God. I was the passenger, so it wasn't even me driving. I was looking out the passenger window the one time I wasn't paying attention because I'm a former correctional officer, future recovery. I do canine, so
yeah.
I'm very, very usually watchful to help people because vehicles are very scary. Like
Yeah.
they are a deadly weapon if they're with the wrong people. And so I guess like I was looking out the window and my friend took the turn, not my friend anymore, but she took the turn really tight
Uh-huh.
and a pickup truck hit me on my side going 50 and she took the turn
Wow.
going 40.
Whew, girl. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting she's coming through again today. I feel like this is just even more confirmation. Not that you need the confirmation because you saw her there with you,
No,
but
I did because I just got home from New York and that's where Chelsea Piers is and I really wanted to go, but I didn't go because I lost my best friend Friday to
oh
a car
God.
accident and my other best friend is alive and it was her husband. So I really needed her. So I needed this, and I don't know why. I just was like on the live, and I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna stay. Like I'm just gonna see, and I'm gonna stay. And
Mhm. And then here she is.
Yeah,
My
I really needed it.
Oh, Hannah. Can you guys put some hearts in the chat for Hannah? Just send some love. If
Oh
you're
my
okay
God.
with doing that. That's oh, you've been through it. You've been through it over the past
I've been
couple
on
months.
my own since I was 17. I'm 25
Wow.
now.
Wow. Oh, well, no
Thank
wonder
you.
she's looking out for you. No wonder she's looking out for you, dude.
She was the one person that taught me how to do laundry. Like
Oh, wow.
she taught me how to be like in the little times that I saw her. Like it
Mhm.
was just so empowered. Like I always left missing her. Like there was
Mhm.
you couldn't just ever like not miss her. Like she just was just your everything. And she was the one that was like, you know what? Like we're gonna do this and this and this and we're gonna get it done.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But I'm gonna be empathetic and I'm gonna be there for you, but we need to do this and this and this and this and this.
Hmm.
Just the one of the most successful people. She was my aunt from my mom remarried, and so it was my stepdad's sister, and she actually passed away December of 2019.
I was just going to ask you why she's showing me 12. She's like 12, 12, 12. So that's her confirming that. There's the last thing she showed me was roller skates. Do you understand the skating?
Yeah, she loved it. She
Okay.
wanted me to go with her one time. And my mom was always the one that like just snapped it down, but I also my dad was also not that great either, and you have to get two people to let you leave the state and stuff. So like it was always a mess, but I always loved when she was, around. But yeah, she passed December of 2019. She had breast cancer,
Hmm.
and she fought it for 2 years. And she wasn't, her job had to tell her, you need to go home.
Best. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Oh,
Um, Thank you, Jessica. That is really sweet. I needed that. I've had a long road, but she's been that one person that I just remember, and I'm like, nope, you got to do it. This. Like you got to get it done. This is how you survive. This is how you do this, and this is how I bought a house at 19, sold it at
wow.
21. Like she taught me everything.
Do you get the snowflake that she's sending me?
She got me a globe of
Mm-hmm.
New York ice skating with the
Mm-hmm.
snow.
Wow. Oh my, this woman adores you. Okay. Um, This is interesting. I don't know if this means anything to you, and I want to make sure I'm hearing her right. It sounds like FEMA. It sounds like FEMA, like the organization. It could be something else, but it just came through. If there's any dot you can connect to that, if not, it's okay.
I do, but I don't remember.
She's saying
It
if it's there, you'll figure it. I'm hearing she'll figure it out. Like there's something there that I just want to bring through for you.
mm, I'm gonna have to think on that. And I followed you, so I will definitely keep you updated. But I it's like on the tip of my tongue. I like it.
If it's not FEMA, it's an organization that sounds like that. Like I don't know if it's connected to FEMA or something about a theater is also coming through too. So it could be an acronym connected to that.
Okay. She, like I said, she loved Hamilton. She loved
Yeah.
like the opera. Um, Her mom would bring her to like opera singing and like
Wow.
all those things. But another thing that kind of popped up in my head that Anna is a marine biologist,
Okay.
and she is an amazing human being. Like
Uh huh.
she's just as amazing. And she, her, and they both loved like just the world. Like they just
Mhm.
wanted to save the world.
Yeah.
So that may be what it is, but I'm definitely going to be like, all right, I need to think on this.
Awesome. Hannah, thank you for sharing everything about her. Like this woman is incredible. You're incredible.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
glad you're okay. And yeah, thanks for holding space with us, man. I'm glad that we could connect her to you.
Yeah, I thank you. I literally, I can't. And one thing that I will say, I don't know if I'm able to even show like a picture, but
Ah,
my best friend that passed away Friday, he was a firefighter, and he told me the week before he passed, because he had a heart attack, he made it out of the 14%. He survived the 114%, and then he got into the accident, and his wife was driving, and they were both ejected. And so he told me the week before that he'd come back as a bird. And when we were leaving the campsite, I had bought like a night, like another night, like I was supposed to stay overnight last night, but I came home because I was able to see her and be like, okay, I don't feel safe enough leaving you right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's 150 stitches in her arm. Like
Oh, dude.
the car rolled on her. Like they rolled 10 times. And it was because of an oncoming car that hit him. And so I'm gonna try and figure this out, but I looked at the sky for
Mm-hmm.
just 1 second. I don't know why I did. It just made me want to. And um it was a bird. The clouds was a literal bird. So I'm gonna
Oh,
try and figure out how I even do that, because I know we're on, like, oh, I think I did it. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Is there like a screen share option on TikTok?
I think there's like a image thing that you can do. Yeah, perfect. I found it.
Wait. Okay.
Photos. It's gonna be the best one would probably be this one. Oh, save. Will it pop up on my hand or not? Green
Yeah.
screen. Hold on. Oh, I had to choose it.
Let's go, TikTok. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, there it
You
is.
see it?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
It's
do a different
it's
green
like
screen now that I know.
huge too.
Yeah, it was huge.
Oh, wow.
Um,
That's so awesome.
okay, okay.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
Absolutely.
crazy?
That's stunning.
I literally just looked up, and there's the wingspan, there's the end of the bird, and then there's the head, the beak, and the eye.
Oh, wow. It looks like a big swallow or something. It's
Yep.
stunning. Wow, dude.
And then when I
Oh,
talked to his wife, she actually was like, yeah, like his uncle is like comes back as a bald eagle. Um,
you're kidding. That's wild.
I'm telling you, this
White
whole
head and everything. Oh my God. Hannah, they
like,
looking out for you, dude. They're looking out.
just
That's
look at that. Like, I can never get
amazing.
over that.
Oh, that's so cool,
I
dude.
know, Carrie, I do. And I am so blessed of, like, I've been around the world, like the country more so, not the world, but I think
Yeah.
it's around the world. Um,
Country.
and since I've met a lot of people. Like, I know so many people, and like I actually have half of a lifetime. So I got sick back in 2022. Um, and so Krista is my aunt, that's her name.
Huh?
Um, Krista actually is the reason why I get up and I push, because she pushed for 2 years and she worked through that over and over and over again with her passion. So I actually have a canine that's a service animal as well.
Hmm.
And the reason I get to do canine is because he tells me when to take my meds. And
That's awesome.
I literally, I don't even know, but this literally was incredible. It was literally
Like,
last night.
mind blowing. I feel like you've
Yeah.
just given a gift to this entire chat too, because like we're being like everybody in the chat now sees how spirit can come through so directly and like obviously, like it's unquestionable, right?
It's
When you do,
unquestionable. Like
yeah,
you, there, yes, there
and then you
isn't,
feel that too.
huh?
You feel that, like I feel like there's like a resonance in the like your energy, like your heart, your energy body, like where there's even more confirmation from like within, if that makes sense.
Yes. Like I am very spiritual. Like I literally, it's been in my everything since my heart stopped 7 times. So like, yes, you can follow me.
Wow.
So like I was a medical mystery for a while. I just have just the most severe case of hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's
Mhm.
an a condition that affects every organ in the body, every tendon, every muscle, every ligament. So like me and like digesting and stuff like that is not a thing. So literally, like she also couldn't eat. Like she also was nauseous every day, all day. She also had two children that she took care of. She
Mhm.
also went to Chelsea Piers and took care of everybody there and gave her heart and soul until she literally was told she could go home.
Yeah.
And she did. She went home. And it was that was that. And there wasn't anything that, we could do, but the holding the hand was her mom.
Okay.
That holding hand that you were talking about, it was her mom holding her. She was there for her last breath. So
And she's still inspiring people now. Like look at all these people in the chat story. So her message is still getting through, y'all. That's amazing.
she, every single day that I can talk about her, I do. So like, I was literally just talking about her. Like when I was with Ashley last night, I was like, I swear, I think I'd be so lost if I didn't have Krista like around in some way. And she's like, yeah, I think you'd be a little bit more of a mess. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a mess. And I'm glad that I'm surviving, but good Lord.
Bless the mess, man. That's what I say to that.
Yes,
Hannah,
yeah,
I'm so sorry to have to like make this a little bit shorter. I actually do have the
I
obligation
know
I
you
have
have to go.
quickly approaching. I want to thank you so much for sharing your story, sharing her story. I'm going to give you a follow back too, if that's okay.
Yes, that's perfect. I will literally give you like any of my socials and stuff so that it's easier because TikTok and I usually am never on TikTok. And today I was, so
I love how that works out. I love
it's
how that works.
crazy. So thank you for having me. I thank you, Krista. I literally
Yeah.
love you so much. There's never a moment that I don't. So thank you.
Bless Hannah. You take care of yourself, okay?
You do. You too.
Take care. Bye. Say bye to your friend.
Bye. Oh, bye, friends.
Hearts, hearts, hearts. Love, love.